We have looked at many of the different areas of QTLS, from the application process, eligibility, and also the benefits. And in this video, we are going to look at just an overview of the 9 stages of your professional formation. So we are going to be looking at the whole process here. Okay, so from stage 1 all the way to stage 9. Okay, so as I mentioned, your QTLS status takes roughly 6 months to complete, and we have 9 stages that you do need to complete. So we're just going to go through each stage, and we're going to tell you briefly about each stage and what to expect. But once again, my advice: for any more information, please do contact the Society for Education and Training. So first of all, what are these 9 stages? So stage 1 is about you, stage 2 is your qualifications, stage 3 is your roles and responsibilities, stage 4 is the self-assessment, stage 5 is the professional development plan, stage 6 is your continuing professional development record, CPD, stage 7 is a critical reflection on impact, stage 8 is your final action plan, and finally stage 9 is your final supporting statement. Okay, so let's start with stage 1. This is all about you. Okay, so some of the key points for this section is all about you reflecting on your education journey so far. So how have you got to this point as a teacher? So in other words, it's a pen portrait. Okay, so looking at your teaching journey, okay, perhaps why you became a teacher. Okay, so reflecting on your previous role, your responsibilities. You also require some key documents here, such as an up-to-date CV as well, and also do explain your motivations for wanting to achieve your QTLS status. Okay, so this is setting the scene, ready to go into your QTLS journey. Okay, so as much information about you as possible at this stage. Stage 2, this is you uploading your qualifications. Okay, so here you will upload copies of your certificate. Now, one of the main certificates that you do need to upload is your initial teaching certificate. Okay, so you do need to have a minimum of a level 5 teaching qualification, so the level 5 diploma in education and training. The DET or the DETLs would be sufficient here, or a PGCE as well. Okay, so that would be the first port of call, your initial teaching qualification. Furthermore, the QTLS team do require level 2 in maths and English qualifications. Okay, so we are looking for you to obviously upload perhaps certificates, GCSE grades A to C, that's okay. Level 2 in functional skills, okay, for English and maths, okay. And also do include any subject specific qualifications. Okay, so any certificates, okay, which show your subject knowledge and your professionalism here as well. So just some more information just on the level 2 in maths and English. So here we have a list of different qualifications here. So as I mentioned, you can have GCSE English, A star to C, language or literature. You can also have functional skills in English level 2 and above. Okay, so once again, please do check with the SET team to check on your English and maths qualifications. Okay, furthermore, a very important notice as well. So for teachers of maths and English or ESOL, okay, you need to have a level 3 qualification, okay, or above in your qualifications, so to demonstrate your competence there within those subjects as well. But as I said, please do check in with the team to check your qualifications and eligibility here. Furthermore, section 3, okay, stage 3, we're on to roles and responsibilities. So in this section, you are looking at your current role and responsibilities. So here we are setting the scene, okay, once again, okay, but we're looking more at the present, okay. So do explain in detail your current roles and responsibilities at your organization. So you are setting a clear picture, okay, of your modern day teaching, your key responsibilities. You might, of course, be a tutor. You, of course, obviously teaching your subject area, okay. Perhaps you could even be a course leader, for example. So all of those key responsibilities should be communicated you during stage 3. Now, stage 4 is quite a critical part of a QTLS. This is your self-assessment stage, okay? So with QTLS, we have 20 professional standards, okay? They are split into 3 different areas. So the applicant must review where they are at in relation to the professional standards, okay? And you need to focus on what areas you would like to improve upon, okay? So during stage 4, you will complete a self-assessment profile, okay? A series of questions really looking at your own strengths and areas for development, okay? And one important factor here is the feedback from the observation. So you need to have an observation at this stage by your supporter, and the self-assessment plan will help you to put together your professional development plan, okay? So at stage 4, you need to conduct this self-assessment, and also you need to have an observation by a supporter. And those 2 elements combined is going to help you create this professional development plan. So in regards to the self-assessment, as we know, there are 20 key standards, and they're broken down into 3 areas. We have professional values and attributes, professional knowledge and understanding, and also professional skills as well, okay? So you're taking stock of your strengths and also areas for development as well. So just behind me, we have the professional values and attributes as well. Okay, so as we can see here, there are 6 key different criteria. So for example, reflect on what works best in your teaching and learning to meet the diverse needs of individuals. Number 2 is evaluate and challenge your practice, values and beliefs. So there'll be a series of questions within the self-assessment stage, which you need to answer and of course be honest, okay? Once again, all of this honesty is going to create and help your professional development plan as well. Professional knowledge and understanding here. So as we can see, we have a range once again of different criteria. So maintain and update knowledge of your subject and or vocational area. Okay, so once again, thinking of your own professional subject knowledge. Are you up to date with your subject area and expertise? Okay, are there any gaps in your knowledge there as well? And the final one is professional skills as well. Okay, so thinking about developing your expertise and skills to ensure the best outcomes for learners. So once again, motivate and inspire learners to promote achievement and develop their skills to enable progression. So here is just another area of teaching, okay? So all of these 3 areas are going to make you such a well-rounded teacher. So once again, this stage 4 is quite a critical area, is really taking stock of your strengths and looking for any areas for development. So stage 5, so once again, we're taking forward that observation, okay, from stage 4 and also our self-assessment. And here is where you're going to sit down with your supporter or mentor and have a chat to them to discuss your plan of action, okay? So over the next few months, you're going to work towards some targets, okay? All right, so my advice is to keep it simple, okay? Try and figure out, 1 or 2 areas to promote your best practice, okay? And here you're going to set achievable, realistic targets as well. So just think about, a suitable time frame as well here. Okay, so do discuss perhaps meeting regularly with your supporter. Stage 6, okay, is where you are going to be recording all of your CPD. So you've got those targets now, and now you're working towards them. So here is where you're going to take stock of all the CPD you have encountered as you're trying to tackle those targets set by you and your supporter in the professional development plan. So some CPD you can embark on are the likes of peer observations. Okay, it could be professional reading and discussions, any inset days you've attended, any courses you have attended which are going to help promote and help you to overcome your areas for development. Okay, so please do upload any evidence of CPD records. It could even be perhaps leading team standardization meeting. You could be delivering a topic on an inset day, for example. So once again, any professional discussion, any professional discussional reading, all of those will be really sort of key for uploading evidence at this stage as well. So think about all of your areas, okay, CPD that you can log, which is going to impact on your target. Stage 7, okay, is quite an important aspect. Okay, so we've moved on from all of our CPD, okay, and this is a critical reflection on impact, okay. So what is this stage all about? So this is you essentially reflecting, okay, on what you have tried out essentially. So what have you taken on board from your CPD, and how has that impacted in regards to your teaching? Did things work? So how has your teaching, having taken on board your CPD, how has that impacted perhaps your learners, yourself, and also your colleagues as well? So think here about 3 key areas, okay? What difference has perhaps the CPD made on your teaching practice? What difference has it made to your learners? What difference has perhaps this CPD, this new training that you've encountered, how has that impacted on your organisation as well? So learners, anyone who's embarking on the QTLS process, are required to have a final observation during this period, as well as a self-evaluation. So once again, as remembered, we do have an observation at the start and by our supporter. This is the second observation at this stage. And we're seeing if you have improved on your areas for development outlined by you, and also your observer as well, your supporter, okay? So this is coming full circle. Has it impacted, okay? Has it made you a more confident teacher? So all of this is going to help with your critical reflection stage. Just the final 2 elements, okay, of your QTLS journey is stage 8, which is the final action plan, and also stage 9, which is the final supporting statement. So the final action plan is completed by you. So it's very much a summary, okay, an overall picture of your journey, okay, what you have achieved, okay, so what's gone well. Have you achieved your targets? Okay, if not, what further training can you do? So you acknowledge you're probably not the finished article here. So what further teaching or training can you do to help perhaps achieve your targets in the future? Perhaps you've achieved your targets over your journey and you want to go further into different avenues as well. So future plans here, perhaps there could be perhaps a new teaching role or avenue that you would like to go down, perhaps a new role within your organisation perhaps. And also stage 9, we do require a final supporting statement by the supporter as well, okay? So the supporter is going to write simply a report, okay? A final statement, once again, just outlining how you have progressed, okay? What they've observed, okay? And how they have supported you through this journey as well. So in terms of that, make sure, okay, that you are once again having that final meeting with your supporter to talk about your journey, okay, and hopefully you both are on the same page with what you've achieved and highlighting once again any sort of perhaps areas for development or further CPD following this journey. Okay, so hopefully you've had you understand more about the QTLS process. Once again, it is a big commitment and it does take 6 months to gain. Okay, for any further information, please do give the Society for Education and Training a call to find out more about the application process. Okay, once again, thank you very much for watching, and please do like the video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you do have any questions about the Level 5 Diploma in Education Training, please do get in touch. Many thanks. Bye for now.